Alright, y'all, we're back again. Today, we're just gonna try break through all this right here, all these juicy patch notes. Low-key, I might be cooked. But we're gonna do our best. Lot of changes, lot of changes. They got 4 pages of changes, or no, it looks like 3 pages of changes here. So let's break this down here. So they're global changes. Low-key, it is hard to read this. Um, is there a... Let's see. Let's see. Is there a way we can read this? Um, I don't know. We'll see. Is there a way to game info news? Okay. Balance post. Balance post. Here we go. This is probably the one, right? Okay. Here we go. Yeah, perfect. Okay. So the global changes. To perfectly sync with the massive gameplay changes introduced in this season, we once again adjusted the efficiency of ultimate ability generation, which makes sense. This ensures the overall rhythm and combat remains stable and exciting. Specific tweaks are: Vanguards and Duelists reduce damage to energy conversion from 70% to 55%. Strategists reduce healing conversion energy from 75 to 60. And then the damage from 75% to 55. For Season 9, we're officially introducing a brand new type of health, regenerative shields. Here's how they work. Regenerative shields operate using the same logic as base health. Any mechanic that relies on base health, like percentage-based damage or healing, will apply identically to regenerative shields. However, regenerative shields possess a powerful, unique property. If you manage to avoid taking damage for 5 seconds, so basically like Overwatch, for example, your shields will automatically begin generating, fully recovering a chargeable shield points over the next 5 seconds. For example, if you have a regenerative 300 shield HP pool, if it recovers at 60 per second, or 60 health a second. However, if you have a 150 shield regenerative pool, it's 30 health a second, so it's not the same. I mean, it's like, it's the same, but it's not the same. Does that make sense? Because it's healing the same amount in with those characters, but obviously, you know, Hulk needs to get more because he's got a lot more. He takes more damage. That's his whole job. Hero adjustments. First, we evaluated each hero's overall performance during the 8.5 meta to guarantee a baseline level of balance across the board. Our primary focus was targeting heroes who were heavily overperforming and severely underperforming during that patch. Second, and most importantly, we conduct a comprehensive balance pass on every single hero based on the new team-up system. We calculated the raw strength of their new team-up effects and analyzed their playtest data in this wildly new meta. Note, because this pass isn't about just fixing Season 8.5, you might notice some heroes who were underperforming last season are still getting nerfed today. This is because internal playtests, these specific heroes synergized so incredibly well with the new system that they became utterly overpowered. So we had to slightly reduce their baseline stats to ensure their overall gameplay experience, especially paired with the team-up partner, remains fair and balanced. For example, with the return of Gamma Charge team-up, Hulk, Iron Man was slightly passing his absolute peak power levels. I know, I was about to say. Therefore, we slightly shaved down his baseline numbers to ensure he falls in line with acceptable balance parameters when utilizing that team-up. We highly recommend these balance changes reading these balance changes alongside with the team-up ability showcase video. Okay, well, I already watched that. So if you want to go watch those, go down to go to my YouTube, you know, go to the comment, or not my comment, but click on the icon, watch those. But yeah, it says we highly recommend reading these balance changes alongside the team-up ability showcase videos and detailed stats/effect breakdowns on our official website, which can be found here. I'm pretty sure if you just game update, no, it wouldn't be this one. I guess announce, or maybe latest. Right, it'd be probably this one. Oh no, okay. So, well then yeah, it'd probably be that one. So anyways, we're good. We don't need to watch the whole thing. We've seen it. We've seen it. So let's go back to the balance patch. Okay. Okay, so let's actually start with the characters now. So Angela's premier assassin. Okay, I'm not gonna read all these. So Angela reduced her base health from 450 to 350, and then add 200 regenerative shield, and then removes the anchor bonus of 100 health. Oh, by the way, anchor bonuses are gone, so nobody is no longer an anchor bonus. which is good because some characters have always just been locked to that anchor bonus jail. Okay, so there we go. So that's good for her. Okay, beautiful. So with that, we're moving on. So Captain America reduces health from 600 to 300 and adds 300 regenerator shield. So now he still has 600 HP. And then remove the team up anchor bonus of 100 health. So total health reduced from 700 to 600. So now he only has 600 HP. But he loses 100 of that HP. However, 300 of it now is regenerative HP. So it potentially is better. We'll see. Then we have Deadpool. Vanguard. Increase the dual Desert Eagles. Vanguard single shot damage from 34 to 36. Standard. And from 39 to 40. Upgraded. So now he looks like he does a little bit more damage. Deadpool in your area. Upgraded. Vanguard. Increase the damage reduction provided from allies from 20% to 25. And from 30 to 35% for Deadpool. Increase the base health from 450 to 500, and remove the tank anchor bonus. So cool. So Deadpool overall just got a buff. Pretty good. See, he does not, but he won't have any regenerative shield, so good to know. Devil Dinosaur is beefing up with his scales, making him an absolute terror to take down. Ooh, Devil Dinosaur buffs. Okay, hold up. Increase the base health from 750 to 850 because you lose the anchor bonus. Makes sense. So nothing happened there. The crit damage reduction provided by passive from 50% to 60%, and increase the reduced ultimate energy gain from enemies damaging or allies healing Devil Dinosaur from 35% to 40%. Okay. Doctor Strange, the Sorcerer Supreme, has spent some time studying the mystical arts of durability. We're padding Steven's health and signifying fortifying the Shield of Seraphim. So he goes from 575 to 650 for base health. Increase the shield value and shield seraphim of, okay. Oh wow, bigger shield, okay. Okay, so nice. So like I said earlier, the shield goes from 700 to 850, so the shield gets another 150 HP. The anchor bonus is gone, and then when Invisible Woman is selected as the team-up partner, Doctor Strange Shield of Seraphim gains an additional 150 shield. Wow, holy shit. That's insane. Okay. Groot. He just gets 150 health because he, gets the bonus gone. Cool. Hulk Smash, slightly less often. We're reshaping the Green Glass bulk while his punches hit harder, his massive HP pool is getting trimmed and supplemented with Regenerative Shield. So he does 5 more damage from 40 to 45. Reduce the base health from 650 to 400, and then he gets 300 regenerative shield. So he's going to be at 700 HP, though. So, I mean, he's getting 50 HP more. But, he does lose a total of 50 HP because he originally had 750, so. And then increase the energy cost of Hulk Smash from 3,400 to 3,700. Makes sense. Penny Parker, remove the anchor bonus of 50 bonus HP. So she just doesn't... Oh, she just loses HP. Okay, cool. Rogue. Okay, Rogue, big nerfs here. Reduce the damage reduction provided during defensive stance from 60% to 55%. Okay, we're pulling back her damage reduction and burst potential. Reduce the maximum bonus damage added to Southern Brawl from 90 to 75. That's a pretty big nerf. And reduce the base health from 650 to 350 at 225 regenerative shield. So she originally had 650 HP, and now she's going to be at 575. So pretty big nerf. I think maybe 600 to round it out, but 75 HP loss is pretty big. Okay, it's truly clobbering time. Ben's getting some extra survivability on his heavy swings, and we're tweaking his hitboxes to properly lock down launch targets. Increase the bonus health cap provided by Stone Haymaker from 100 to 150. Then slightly increase the vertical detection and height and movement zone. Oh, sorry, height of the anti-movement zone generated at the end of Yancey Street charge to prevent launched enemies from unexpectedly being... Okay, cool. I mean, okay. Sounds good, sounds good. Looks good here, looks good. Okay. One second, let's just change some audio levels. Okay. So, and then slightly reduce the backswing animation time when using clobbering time. Okay, cool. Thor. Slightly increase the travel distance of an uncharged quick storm surge, which is what's just like the dash. And then increase the damage of hammer throw from 45 to 50, and increase the damage on the return from 20 to 25. And the health you get upon the hit is 75 now instead of 50. And he now has only 300 health and only 300 shield. So he's got 600 health still, just 300 HP regenerative, and then 300 regular. We are Venom. We are reeling in the symbiote's ravenous resilience to ensure he isn't quite so impossible to put down. Thank God. Reduce the base health from 675 to 500. Add 250 regenerative shields, so he's losing 725 HP. And then remove the 150 bonus anchor. So his total health was 825. Now he's going to 750. Not too bad. Not too bad. Black Cat. Felicia's luck is taking a swing. She's getting a massive boost to her power odds, but she'll have to rely on her new shields to survive the heist. Reduce the base health from 275 to 150. Add 125 regenerative shield. And then increase maximum fortune cap from 1k to 1.2k. Increase the odds of securing a high fortune payout when using the Talent of Destinies. And remove Tink. Okay, so yeah, so she loses some damage though. So that's fine with me. Black Panther, reduce the base health from 275 to 150, and then gain 125 regenerative shield. Cyclops, okay. Scarlet was melting targets a bit too easily. We're dialing down his raw output and slowing his mobility to enemies, so enemies have room to breathe. Oh, it's fine. It's fine. Okay, reduce optic blast hit, single hit damage from 25 to 21. I did notice that. Reduce ricochet force damage from 80 to 70. And increase the cooldown of propulsion burst from 12 to 15 seconds? Oh my god. Fuck. That's already a long ass cooldown, bro. Okay. So both of his movement abilities, 15 seconds? God damn. Okay. Remove the team up anchor bonus, 5% damage. Okay. Cool. So he's just doing less damage. Got it. Okay, Daredevil. The Devil of Hell's Kitchen gets some regenerative shielding, but needs to work harder to take down the backline. Reduces base health from 300 to 150, add 150 regenerative shield, but he loses damage. Cool. The Merc with a Mouth, remove 5% damage, so he just loses damage. Elsa Bloodstone, increase the double barrel blaster ammo capacity from 8 to 12, so she gets more ammo. And then increases Healic Advance from 10 seconds. The cooldown is 10 seconds to 11 seconds now. So it's longer cooldown. And then when Devil Dinosaur is selected as your team partner, increase the double barrel individual pellet damage from 4.5 to 5. Cool. Hawkeye. Slightly increase the damage scaling a piercing arrow while charged. Though the maximum fully charged damage remains unchanged. Increasing piercing arrow's base projectile speed from 120 meters per second to 130 meters per second, and its maximum projectile speed from 180 meters per second to 100. So it just is a little faster. Hela, increase the Night Sword Thorn base damage from 70 to 80. Wow. That's crazy. Hela's gonna be crazy again. Adjust the damage fall off starting from 18 meters and reducing to 70% at 30 meters to starting at 18 meters. So now the fall off starts at 18 meters, reducing at 75%, and then at 35 meters. Okay. Got it. At 35. Okay. Oh, it starts at 18 meters to 35, and it's 75%. Got it. She can't. Right. Okay. Astral Flock. Hela can now fly freely in any direction while in crow form. Thank the Lord. And then she loses her damage. Okay. But she gets it back here. Okay. Johnny's tightening his fiery focus, meaning, okay, so he just loses damage. Okay. Iron Man. Reduce the spell field damage of a single blast from 50 to 45. Reduce the dual blast from 55 to 50. While Armor Overdrive is active, it goes from 65 to 60. The Unibeam is 180 damage a second to 190 damage a second. And then the remove team up anchor bonus. Got it, got it. Magic, reduce health. So she's now at 125 HP regenerated shield instead of just 250. So, and then she gets an increased health. So she goes from 250 to 275, which fuck that. I hate magic. I don't like that change, but that's whatever. Moon Knight, increase the crescent dart damage from 23 to 25 per hit. Cool. And then increase the energy cost. So it's a harder ultimate to get, which makes sense because it's always the easiest ultimate to get in the game. And he just, oh, but he loses, so he still had it. Okay. Phoenix, increase Song Inferno ultimate explosion from 140 to 150, and remove team of anchor bonus 10% damage boost. Got it. Psylocke, increase the psionic crossbow single hit damage from 12 to 13, so she does a little bit more because she lost her probably. Okay, well, let's see. Reduce base health from 250 from 150 to 250, and then get 100 regenerate shield. When Emma Frost is her team up partner, increase the bonus health granted to Psylocke upon hitting on enemy with the wing shurikens from 10 to 15. When Cloak and Dagger is her partner, psionic crossbow single hit base damage goes from 13 to 14. Pretty cool. Scarlet Witch Darksteel can now be cast while Mystic Projection is active, though doing so will prematurely cancel it. Okay. Star-Lord. Peter Quill will have a chance to dance a little faster now that we've taken away his extra demand on padding. Remove the 25 bonus health gain from... Thank God. Okay, look. It was cool, but when you're fighting a Star-Lord, shit is kind of whack. And then he gets a 100 generator shield. Okay, increase the wind blade damage from Storm from 55 to 60, and loses the anchor boost. The Punisher, readjust education damage from 20 to 19. The reduced deliverance damage from 10 to 9.5. Oh, so they've been both reduced, so they do slightly less damage. When Daredevil is his partner, the damage goes from 19 back to 20, and the deliverance goes from... Okay, so it literally goes back. So literally, if you want your original damage, you pair him up with Daredevil. Adam Warlock, the Golden Gladiator is bulkier and pairs beautifully with the robotic Menace, who he once shared a body with. Increase the baseline health from 250 to 275. Reduce cosmic cluster projectile damage from 38 to 35. Okay. And when Ultron is the partner, increase quantum magic ammo capacity from 15 to 25. Wow. Wow. Pretty good. The duos, okay, Cloak and Dagger. Increase Light Force Dagger direct healing from 12 to 15. Increase the the lingering spell field from 20 to 25. Increase the one-time healing amount of Veil Life Force from 45 to 50. Increase the Dagger Storm's healing output from 45 second to 50 second. And remove the the team up bonus. Deadpool strategist is he just loses healing. Okay. Gambit, increase kinetic charge single hit healing output from 28 to 30. Nice. Remy's throwing hot hands and healing hearts with a buff to his life syndicating, but on the river comes a bonus removal. Obviously, right? He loses that, but it's just because he gains it anyways. He gains it back because of his normal stats. Sue's psionic shields might be gone as a flat anchor buff, but her direct healing is packing a bigger punch. Increase the healing provided by outgoing or projection from 45 to 50, and the healing on the return from 35 to 40. And then, yeah, cool. Luna Snow, remove the 10% damage boost from #1 idol. Increased, okay. Increase the healing boost from 10% to 20, so she does a lot more healing, but loses all that damage. And increase the healing boost provided to an attached ally via idol aura from 35% to 40. Wow, okay. Mantis removes the anchor boost. When Star-Lord is selected as the team of partner, enhance the healing from 10 plus 2.5% of target's max to 15 plus 3%. Okay, got it. And then when Adam Warlock is selected, after casting Natural Anger, And only while natural anger is activated, increase your self-healing from 12.5 to 17 a second. Wow. Rocket, increase the healing amount in a repair mode passes through an orb through an ally from 50 to 55. The ultimate goes from 4,000 to 4,300. Add a distance-based fall-off to Logic to Sia. Its damage boost and bonus health generation will begin decaying at 8 meters, maximum of 60% at reduction at 20 meters. Interesting that the ult gets nerfed like that. Interesting. Ultron, increase the healing output imperative. Firewall drawn from 30 health a second to 35 health a second. And White Fox increases the Spirit Sanctuary cooldown from 12 seconds to 15 seconds, so longer cooldown. Removes the tank anchor bonus. And upon activating, Kumio unleashed the ultimate. Increased total health from 900 to 1200. Pretty good here. Ladies and gentlemen, that looks to be the end of it all. So please let me know about these thoughts on these patch notes. Not too bad, not too bad. Pretty scary for some of them, but I think overall, we're just gonna have to see what happens, because at the end of the day, we got all these team ups coming and all this stuff is going crazy. So there's a lot to break down, a lot to go through. So yeah, I will see you guys, on that next video, whether it's a stream or whatever it may be. I will be streaming later today, so feel free to check out the final before Season 9 comes out in like 2 days. So until then, you guys, new rules, new hero, and new rivals, y'all. I'll catch you next time. Peace out.